like this feeling where I'm missing an old version of me. So I was here like 7 years ago. During that time, I was okay with partying, and it doesn't mean that your love for them or your appreciation or anything like that has changed. And knowing that they aren't in your life or in my life anymore, it's not easy. Hello, and welcome back to another video of mine. I haven't done any English video in the past few days and weeks. Well, actually, maybe I have uploaded a couple that I still had left, but I haven't filmed one, so maybe for you it's not different, but for me it kind of is. And you might also recognize that the scenery is totally different because I'm in Australia currently. I'm on an exchange semester abroad, and yeah, I'll just jump right into the topic. This was a very spontaneous video. I wanted to talk about this for quite some time now, ever since I kind of found out that this is how I'm feeling right now. And yeah, today I just literally put out the camera, and like you can see, it's not the perfect setting at all. I just wanted to talk about it in case there's somebody who's feeling the same way, who can relate, or yeah, whatever. We will see what will happen with that video, but maybe somebody can resonate, and that's already a lot. So I'll start. Yeah, ever since coming here, I have felt this weight on my chest, and like sometimes it's smaller, sometimes I can enjoy it, and sometimes it's like really heavy. And even now, we had our first session of our welcoming week and got to meet other students, and it was really nice. Honestly, I liked the time. I met some people, I talked to some. I still am a very introverted person, so just a few. I did talk some English, but a lot of German. I don't know, we're everywhere. But well, yeah, when I came back, I again had this on my mind and just felt this inside of me, like this feeling where I'm missing an old version of me. I also feel like an old version of me, but like it's very different. Like I'm in a similar situation, but I am so different. So I'll share a bit more so that you can also follow along. So I was here like 7 years ago was the first time that I was here, and I met so many people, made so many experiences, and went on adventures and did things that I haven't done before in my life and also haven't done afterwards. Um yeah, and like I met people today who were like that me, like that excited about finally being abroad, about like studying and meeting new people and being in a new country, and just even the feeling of really like being content to be in a place, maybe even thinking about whether they could imagine themselves to live there or to spend a lot of time there. And I also went to a student village, and yeah, it made me think of the time when I was staying at a hostel, and it also really seemed like a community, a small community, but still kind of. And it made me think of the times where I have thought about moving abroad, about emigrating, about leaving my home country and leaving Germany behind and starting a new life. And it's not that I am so completely different, like I never have these thoughts, for example, or like I cannot imagine myself to live somewhere else or anything like that. It's more like I have more, like I know more, I have a different reality, or I know about the reality as well, and don't just have the perfect picture in my mind. I know of some consequences, or I thought about, yeah, just what it takes and what it will bring me. And I also know that a lot comes from the people for me. It's the people in my life and not just the place. And that also makes me hurt a lot because obviously these people, like not all of them, but some of them that I've met abroad, they aren't in my life anymore. And some of them were closer and some of them like not that much. But yeah, still it's hard to know that you might not be able to stay in touch with these people because they're just so far away from you most of the time. And even, or especially when you made close connections, and sometimes it's life that things don't work out, or you get hurt, you hurt the other person, or something happens and then you cannot stay in touch anymore. Maybe it's also about the circumstances or something other than that. It doesn't mean that your love for them or your appreciation or anything like that has changed. And then it is even harder to know that you cannot be there for them or they cannot be there for you like you would want them to, or like they would want that. Um, yeah, and just all of that in general, and like having different perspectives on some things now, and just being a different version of me, not accepting everything anymore, or like having standards of how to be treated, of what you want, also in a relationship, but also in relationships to like different people, so like also friendships, but also in a real relationship. Like you know what you want for yourself. You also know a bit more about what you also need to give, or what is good, or yeah, just in general, like how to be in a relationship and with yourself. Also during that time, I I still don't have a family. I don't have a home. Like I do have a home, but I don't have, like I could move. Like I don't have to keep my apartment. I could just move out, or I could also, yeah, decide to, I don't know, like I don't have family. I don't have like I do have family, but not my own family. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband, or even like yeah, very long-term relationship that will turn into something soon, or I don't have pets. Like I don't have these things, but still it feels like I have more responsibilities now, and I do want to make a living for myself soon. Like I'm doing that, but like more than that, and just in general be more in life, and also dealing with adult things. And when I was there a while back, it was right after my A level, so I was still living with my parents at that point, and I didn't know what I wanted to study, and that was the only thing that I had to worry about. Like, it's not like it has changed that much, but still just a bit. And also during that time, I was okay with partying and doing these things, and I still like to party every once in a while. I still like to do some things like that, but it's just different. Like I have different values, different maybe goals or needs, or even just the need for routine. Like I kind of like my routine. I like to be healthy and do exercise regularly and have like a good meal, a healthy meal, or healthy meals during the day, and be active, spend time in nature, and also with animals, and also with friends, and everything like that, but like with a routine and not like chaotic and everything is different always, all the time, or especially at the beginning, because if you're moving to a new place. If you've ever done that before, you know that the first few weeks at least, you don't have a routine because you first need to find out where everything is, where you want to go, where you need to go, what you want to do, and how, and about the money side, like what's less expensive or what can you afford and everything like that. And yeah, it's a lot, and especially I think knowing that I'm different now but still the same me, but like not as free in some sense that I would like to be. But then again, also sometimes feeling like that again, and then also connecting places and times with people or a person, and knowing that they aren't in your life or in my life anymore. It's not easy, and I wanted to talk about that because yeah, like right at the beginning when I was here, I didn't even realize why I was feeling like that. And I don't think that it only had to do with that, because there have been some circumstances which didn't make it easy for me to really arrive here and be happy and content and just try to get settled and yeah, everything. But still, like, there was something else. I haven't been here the first time. It's my third time now, and it's different. I'm growing up and I'm thinking a lot about things. I've always done that, but now it's more than that sometimes, and it doesn't mean that this chapter won't be pretty and nice and happy at certain points, but it means that this is okay. Like, I am allowed to feel that way, and just because I'm in a new country, which I absolutely adore and love and appreciate, and I'm so grateful for the possibility and opportunity that I can be here again. I also feel like it's okay to be more realistic, to not feel like some people that tell me, "Oh, nice, I also want to be there, I also want to do that," and I'm so jealous. And yeah, it's so nice, like you can hang out with people and party and have a good time because you're a student and everything. Like, yes, and maybe who knows, that will happen, or some of the things will happen at some points, and that's definitely true. But then again, it's also okay to feel these kinds of emotions and to not always be like that younger version and just dive in deep into everything. Maybe that will come again, but yeah. But it's hard. I have to tell you that because when you hear other people, like new students, tell you, "Oh gosh, and we can travel here," and wow, it's like crazy, and it's very true. And I also feel that, but I also like, I've been here before and it's different and it's the same. And I really don't know how to tell you everything that I'm thinking and feeling, because sometimes, like, when that happens in yourself and you just have that feeling, sometimes it's hard to talk about that feeling so that other people understand as well, because it's your feeling and it's like has different shapes and forms. And sometimes, like I just said, I feel like I am okay with this, that I have conflicting emotions sometimes. Sometimes I only have one of them, and sometimes I'm also like, no, I should appreciate this, and this is not what I should feel like right now. And maybe I should go back home because I'm spending so much money on something that I don't even know if I want it anymore. And then sometimes I'm like, I should push through because I sacrificed so much and I worked so much for this, and it was always my dream. And then there's also another part of me who's like, maybe I have to go through these emotions and to feel them and to let them out and try to let people, situations, all the versions of me go in order to find peace, in order to be okay. Maybe I don't need to be here for that. Maybe I have done some part of it and I could do the rest somewhere else at home. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. Like, honestly, I don't know. I wanted to share this with you because maybe there's some person out there who's like feeling similar things who can actually make sense of this. Um, and I also want to capture everything. So, yeah, here you go. It's really been a while that I've talked on here in English as well. I have talked about my difficulties in Australia in German, like in my German vlogs. But yeah, this was really intense and deep, and I hope you appreciate me sharing all of this because it is not easy, but I'm not here for just the easy things. I'm living life. Yeah. I hope you have a great day and maybe you can go out and get some sun. It's dark here, but maybe not where you are. So go out and have some fun. Take care of yourself, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.